Hi, good morning, Doug.
You know, to this very day, I regret the fact, this is apropos of nothing, but I regret the fact that I never invested in Panera Bread Company stock years ago. Man, I
Probably
could
would have been good to do that, so it's too bad for you, I think.
Yeah, well, it's $314.57 a share right now, but nonetheless, I've done some other things that have been good things. So how did the markets do late last week, and what do you think is going to happen today?
Right, yeah. Friday, the Dow was up 24 points, closed at 21,384. That was a new record high, and we had the biggest volume day of the year, so that is a good sign for stocks going higher. Now, we also saw the biggest weekly inflows of money into U.S. global stocks. That's another good sign. Now, technology continued to sell off, and it's down about 3.4% the past 2 weeks, but still up about 17% for the year. So that's not too bad.
General Motors and Boeing making some big moves last week as well.
Right. GM will open a supplier park near its SUV factory in Texas. It will create about 600 jobs and also help boost the amount of American-assembled parts in Suburban and Escalades. This is also a part of a larger trend where manufacturers are rethinking global supply chains, because that can be very disruptive, for a variety of reasons.
Now, what about Boeing? What are they up to?
No, Boeing sees a big market for a new jetliner, but wants more time studying the issues before making a decision. They have already spent 3 years talking to 57 potential clients about the potential plan. Boeing said it would see it about 200. The size would be between a single aisle and a double aisle, and they plan to have the plane in service by 2025.
Now, you made a note on the little Gmail letter that you sent me that says chicken. What should I know about chicken today?
Yeah, this is crazy. Chicken farmers, you know what we're saying about this, chicken farmers in the U.S. are worried that the first 5 months of the year produce the lowest percent of chicken growth for meat in a decade. They need about 750 million chickens each month to keep up with demand, and so far they are well behind. We might start to see higher prices for chicken soon if they don't get more eggs going toward meat.
I wonder why that is. Is there?
Don't know.
Nobody seems to know why. We just don't have enough chickens right now, I guess, eh?
Just don't have enough chickens. It's just kind of crazy that we eat or need 750 million chickens a month. Now, that's just insane.
That's a lot of cluck, as they say.
Yeah.
What's on tap for the markets today, do you think?
Well, today the Dow looks up 65 points. It's a light day today for economic reports, but we get a look at existing home sales on Wednesday and new home sales on Friday. We get the bank stress test after the market closes on Thursday, so it's going to be a busy week.
That bank stress test is interesting to me. Is it really as important as it was a couple of years ago, or is this just more for the financial world to look at and say, okay, fine, some of these banks are okay?
Well, I'm sure it's important because the health of the banks is pretty important to the whole economy as a whole.
Sure.
So it still makes sense.
All right, very good. Scott, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it.
Sounds good. Thanks, Doug.
All right, sir. 6:41 now here on the